How's it going, guys and gals? This is Advanced Warrior here, and welcome back to another Advanced Wars by Web live play. I know I haven't done a live play in a while. Usually they've been on streams, but a recorded live play, that was some time ago. And in this video, I had the fortunate opportunity to have a live play with a very special guest, so feel free to introduce yourself, Deejus.
What's going on, everyone? Advanced Warrior, thanks for having me, man. Yeah, I've seen a lot of your content, and we've both been creating for a long time, so I think this is definitely overdue.
Oh yeah, definitely one overdue. Personally, I was the shy one. Yeah. It's, then after a while, it was like my friend who I stream with, Mastercom by Multi-Topic Talk. He actually did a collab with you a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember it was actually on the same map we're doing.
The same map, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chose this map kind of as to like a homage to you. I know you said this was your favorite map.
I don't know if it's my favorite anymore. It's
anymore?
The most played map.
Oh, the most
I've
played.
It so many times. It's my most played. I played like there's a lot of some pretty good recent maps. I'm not saying this because I don't like it anymore. I'm just saying because there's been some pretty nice recent maps in the map pool.
Okay.
Kind of felt good.
All right.
I still love this map. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, let me just show the map real quickly. Scavenger. It's 3 base, 1 airport side. A lot of shoals in the middle, which for newer players, I've seen some people think at first glance that this is some kind of like HQ rush map, but then you see how many shoals are connecting both the top and bottom side.
Yeah, and the black boats. I mean, it's pretty hard to kill a black boat too. If there wasn't a black boat, it's possible. But yeah, HQ rushing seems maybe viable, but it's pretty difficult to pull off.
Yeah, it's, two interesting features about this map is that there are 2 pipe seams which you could break if you want to maybe reinforce faster instead of going around the sides, as well as ports on the kind of in the middle here, which there have been several games that I've seen on Scavenger where a battleship is actually played.
Yeah, it's more of a rarity, but it does happen.
Yeah, it can happen, but we don't know what's gonna happen yet because obviously this is a live game between the two of us. Decided to do tier 3. I heard you also like tier 3 as well, but Olaf's like your favorite CO.
So that's another thing. Olaf is not my favorite CO, but I use him the most.
Oh, most play. Okay. Okay, most played favorites. Gotta swap it around. Oh wait, Flak, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, your favorite's Flak.
No, Hawk is my favorite.
Oh,
Flak is like my favorite, like meme.
Meme
CO, you know what I mean?
CO. Gotcha.
Growing up, I like when I played campaign and like dual strike, whatever. I'd always choose Hawk if I had the option. I just like Hawk. He's a cool character in general.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Olaf is just like the easiest. I think Olaf's probably one of the easiest he has to pick personally. So if I just want he looks good on this map, I just choose him because it's like the most straightforward, you know.
All right. So, Scavenger tier 3, gonna have a live game. We're gonna keep the commentary on just so I don't bore you guys. We'll see. But are you ready for this, Deejus?
Yeah, let's do it.
So my CO selection might surprise you.
Okay. We'll see. I think. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
that does surprise me. I was like, Rachel.
I kind of have some ideas with Sami, which is day to day. Sami's capture game is 1.5 times faster than all the other COs, and what's really nice about this is that it's really hard to interrupt her captures. You have to bring, I believe, down to 3 HP for capturing infantry to stop the capture.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, 3 HP.
Yeah, 3 HP. That also like adds up to like Sami's insane infantry firepower, which is plus 30 for her infantry and mechs. Her downside is that all of her direct vehicles and all direct units basically have minus 10% attack power, except her indirects. Her indirects are completely untouched.
Yeah, so a fun fact, I actually played Cont Bay on this map, Cont Bay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, it's like October, same exact CO matchup. He was Sami, I was Drake. This was like so long ago, but I just remembered it. I was on the, I was at the bottom side. So a little switch up in that, but it's a lot of nostalgia, or not, just reminiscing that game. It's been a while.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I remember the Sammy Drake matchup on this map.
Yeah, I like Sami on this map. A lot of properties, and sometimes there could be some properties a bit far from your opponent, which you should be able to hopefully get away with a capture, which is why I like Sami on this map. Her power is double time, gives an attack boost to all of her infantry and mechs, gives all and gives all of them +1 move as well. So max with 3 moves is actually really powerful, especially when you give them an attack boost. Getting a first strike on an enemy vehicle is just so satisfying when you have a mech with double time.
Yeah.
Yep. As for her super, Victory March gives an even greater attack boost to infantry and mechs. Gives them +2 move and also allows them to instantly capture a property no matter what their HP is. And this is usually it ends in 2 ways, or 3 ways actually. One, there's a huge income shift. 2, the HQ is captured and the game is over. Or 3, they use Victory March and nothing really happens because the opponent prepared for it.
Yeah. It's easier to prepare for it, it's harder to execute, I should say, in Fog.
Yep.
Because you don't know what units are on top of a city unless you have vision. So that's why Sami's so much lower in Fog than she is in standard play. Just because you have to have that extra requirement before you pop an easy Victory March.
Yeah, she drops down all the way to. She's in tier 2 in standard, tier 4 in Fog, and surprisingly, in some Global League settings, she is tier 3.
Yeah, the more calm towers, the better she is, because her 10% reduction in firepower isn't as obvious.
Oh yeah.
And then the more bases, of course, she's just overpowered. The more bases there are, the better she is. So if there's 4 bases, she's definitely going up a tier. But in Fog, if the larger maps, she's worse in Fog. But smaller maps, like original Zofia or whatever, she's definitely better. Small maps. But this is in between. This isn't a small map, but not a large map. So she's just kind of,
Yep.
Okay, I see you're attacking the pipe seam.
Well.
Got an artillery over there.
So how has your day been so far? Oh my good. Okay, that is
Yeah, I saw the artillery. I was like, I'm going in then.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm playing pretty sloppy, but I'll be able to compensate later.
I've been a little sloppy.
If we go to
well.
the post-game analysis, I'll be like, yeah, I should not have done what I just did. Not the end of the world, but just kind of some dumb stuff for sure.
Yeah, I've definitely been a little sloppy as well, but it's only the beginning of the game.
Part of live play.
Yeah, part of live play,
Part of live.
and trying to keep up with commentary.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. You know what? Let's see. If I do that, yeah, I'll just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's going to be periods of neither of us talking, but that's because obviously we're trying to calculate.
You can crank up the music or whatever.
Yeah, I could crank up. No, I'm just going to do this. Hopefully something happens.
Interesting. So I'm assuming you have a tank behind it or something.
I mean, admittedly, any good player could definitely recognize that. But
yeah, I don't think you'd be giving me a free hit.
Yeah, it covers something at the very least. But if you just do decide to go in between, a good player should definitely have something backing it up.
Let's go here. Let's go here.
When you say "let's go here" and the recon's not moving, I'm like, oh shoot, what the hell?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Recon's just a small pebble in this grand scheme of things. Recon was an impulse buy. I was like, Sammy, I like recons. People are like, oh, you can't interrupt the caps, but like, it's not about. Which I had a game versus Go 7.
You kind of cut out. You cut out. It said it's not all about.
Oh, I said it's not all about killing infantry.
Oh, definitely.
Recons are good for just. I mean, sorry, it's not all about stopping caps. It's about killing infantry, getting unit count with recon. Some people they think, oh, Sammy, you can't interrupt the caps, but it's like, okay, you can get the cap, but I'm going to murder your infantry. So.
Yep. All right.
Unit count is king.
Unit count is definitely king, and it's been some of the reasons I don't resign early in some matches. Let's see here. Okay. I haven't done live play in a while, honestly. Well, with the time constraints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just.
I like time constraints because it can really drag on, and it's like, they're taking, especially with a calculating player.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, people watching this at home, you're definitely enjoying the background music that I'm putting in. But right now, we're just sitting in pitch silence. Alrighty, those are all my units, except for the black bolt.
Oh, you like doing every single thing moves?
Well, I'm trying to limit that.
I mean, no, it's not an issue. I just wonder.
Yeah.
Personal preference.
Every once in a while. But yeah, about the recon, it's like you said, not all about interrupting caps and whatnot. I did have a Sonja game during one of my live streams, and my recon didn't attack. My recon wasn't the first to attack anything. It was probably a tank attacking an enemy tank from the city that I prepared for because that recon saw it. Yeah.
Let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna go too crazy. Not yet. Alright, see how that works.
Alright. Definitely we'll see.
So I see you've been doing a lot of Tiny Wars recently.
Oh yes, Tiny Wars.
Oh yeah, like the tournament and stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely got a tournament. Yeah, it's something I'm hoping to be able to do well with both Advanced Wars by Web and Tiny. Oh dear God. Well then, this puts me in a
Into
predicament.
my trap.
This puts me into a predicament. Yes. You know
I
what?
was like, should I go on the offensive or should I let them come to me? And I was like, oh, let them come to me.
Definitely a blunder on my end, but not the end of the world. So yeah, about Tiny Wars. It's kind of different, not the worst thing ever. Different metas, but I am able to alternate between when I'm playing Advanced Wars by Web and when I'm playing Tiny Wars, because there are no bikes.
Yeah, the bikes thing, I don't know, that just kind of completely throws the meta to a different direction.
Oh yeah, it does.
So I'm not really comfortable
I see.
with that yet. And then like the units are different too, like battleships are different, and I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know if like the percentages are different too, like a copter attacking a tank, is it still the same like as before, or is it like different, like, you know what I mean?
Yep. I feel like another thing that's different is obviously the passives and the powers. Huge difference between Tiny Wars and whatnot. Alright, so definitely we'll try to talk about this turn if we get back to it.
Sure.
Yep.
Let's do that actually. Yeah, let's do that. Just be safe. Yeah, why not? Let's just do this. Probably gonna die, but
More
nice little hit.
More intel.
Okay, I think I know I think I know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna say anything. Do that. That. Yeah, why not? Okay. Seems decent enough.
Alright, that is fair.
R.I.P. Recon, but, you know,
RIP Recon.
do its job.
It did do its job.
4K. Oh, yeah, Sammy might live yet. Oh, actually, 2 infantry, too strong.
Yeah, it's
I was like 3 HP, not bad. I was like,
yeah, it was
gonna do like 2.
yeah, that's a semi tank for you.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Goodbye, good sir. Minor mistake, but as we've said,
Live is full of that.
yeah, it's not a perfect game for either. Yeah, it's not a calculated game from either of us. It's like neither of us are like, you know, time consumers like Spoot and Inkukark. Which
You're looking good on the KD so far, at least.
yeah, at least definitely a KD is something you definitely want to keep track of, especially when you're playing a game in fog. What's the best way to put it? Yeah, like in standard, obviously you can see both you and your opponent's unit count and whatnot. But in fog, where the only information that you can like pull from your opponent is definitely the stats that you see on the.
I'm feeling yellowish. Let's do that. No, I don't have enough.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
It would have been pretty bad for you if that if something came together, but it looks like it won't.
yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. I was gonna ask you about repairs and like, it's like, wait, no, that can't be it. You just have repairs that are, you're not repairing anything, cause, or maybe you are. Oh wait, I've lost track at this point.
Yeah, you killed my recon, so I don't really have anything to repair.
Yep, I did kill your recon.
Be a one shot. I'll let your little infantry live another day.
I appreciate it. The infantry has definitely done its job.
Alright, let's try that.
Okay. Alright. That was interesting.
Yeah, let's do that. I have an idea.
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay. I'm patient. Oh, let's yeah.
Patience. That's
Minor detail I like to do.
black boat
Let's
stuff.
see what happens here.
We shall definitely see what happens. Oh, hi there. How you doing? See, that's usually how it goes. You move a unit, it's in vision. It's just like, oh, hey, what's up? Alrighty here. So, you know, based on what I've seen as of now, I'm gonna do this. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Wow. That's an eye opener right there. Alright, so clicking a lot of stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Something not refreshing right, or
No, just going back. I was trying to remember what position your units are in before I lose vision.
okay, that's, I don't know if I have that capability in a live play.
Okay, you do just go back to replay when it's not your turn.
Yeah, but just like, you know, just being able to like keep up at it, and definitely definitely a time consumption thing.
Well, you only do it during when it's not your turn. I would never do it during my turn.
Okay. Yeah. That's not gonna do it. Well, this is quite the predicament here. I'll do this. Oh, hi. I did not see that there. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it's unit coverage. a bit unfortunate, but gotta make the moves right. Yeah, that would be something.
Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, that's not even KO. Come on.
Okay, that attacks that. I see.
Gotta be a little.
Huh.
I don't want to do that. Let's venture over here, maybe.
Hello, Mr. Tank.
Well, there's plenty more Mr. Tanks. He won't be the first. He won't be the last. That's for sure. Let's do that.
I also just realized that we never talked about your CO.
I just picked. So he's kind of just a global damage safe pick. There's not too much thought. I mean, honestly, I think Kindle might be the best CO on this map. But I'm not much of a Kindle player, to be perfectly honest.
That is understandable. You know, funny thing, do you know the map Birds on a Wire?
Oh yeah, of course.
I definitely tried to do something about that. Oh, I see. Definitely tried to do about Birds on a Wire. I didn't really know what CO to pick, so what I tried to do was I tried to like look at other replays and like see what they picked.
Okay.
And and funny enough, it ended up being well, you didn't even play the game. It was just like you and your opponent like both picked Kindle. It was like against large small cats, and I saw that you both picked Kindle. I looked at the map, and you know, another mistake. I didn't look at how to play the map. I just saw, Kindle. I guess I can definitely see that working on this map.
I don't think I've played Burns with a Wire actually.
Yeah, that game ended in a draw because usually when I see that, it's just like, you know, like the two people like didn't want to.
Oh, yeah. That guy like, could we draw? I was like, sure. I don't like Kindle anyway.
No one wants to play double. I like mirror matches actually.
I mean, to be honest, Kindle mirror matches aren't that bad. It's Olaf mirror matches and Eagle mirror matches and Drake mirror matches. I hate those so much.
Oh my god,
they're just not fun.
I see. Kindle, Eagle mirror match. I never imagined what they were like.
Eagles, whoever gets the superpower first wins like 95% of the time.
Oh, that was
not.
That was a blunder.
I mean, it's 1 HP infantry, so... Oh, I guess you can't get your 2-hit KO.
Yes.
You pick up that one spot. But, yeah, you'd have to get vision first.
Yeah. Maybe that was too much vision, if you want to call it that.
Well, now you see my tanks. I'm feeling Tor Dread roleplaying tonight.
Tor Dread roleplaying? Oh, you built a recon, so that's
I built a recon, yeah, I wanted to switch something up.
You're not Tor Dread if you didn't build a recon.
Yeah, exactly. No, you never go full Tor Dread.
And, well, I mean, it worked for a little bit, but
yeah, now people just know.
People do absolutely know. Ouch, indeed. I'm suspecting something here. which I'm definitely not liking. If I do, yeah, this gives me some vision. You know what? Yeah, that's definitely something. Definitely playing a lot weird.
Honestly, I think like the skill bottom for Sami is definitely a harder CO to play. You kind of have to. I find myself having to need more of a game plan when I use Sami rather than the other COs.
You know what? I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. You're gonna enjoy those. A little bit of an overextension. Wasn't gonna get away with that.
I think I know where your artillery is, but I don't have vision.
Alright.
Need my recon again.
No way to bring it back. Does that explain the I mean, no shots to Tordred, but does that kind of like derive from the Tordred playstyle? No recon. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, vision can definitely be your bane in that kind of situation.
And recons are good, but when you have a recon, you've
I
like
love recon.
you like used it up as a vehicle. Then you're going up against Tordred, and you feel like you have so many tanks. That's because the guy just didn't build a recon or something.
Let's see. Who I messed up there?
Ooh,
Oops.
live play. Don't worry, it's just live play. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to do 1 damage to that pipe seam.
I see.
Do that. Yeah, that's a good build. Let's do that. That's a good build. Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh,
Okay.
dude.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. God dang it.
Okay.
That hurts. That definitely hurts. Ooh. Or unless that was something you wanted to do.
What?
Or is that something you wanted to do, like infantry left at 1 HP?
Oh, I didn't. I just wanted it shot off. I didn't really care if it. I don't even know these rules, to be perfectly honest. I think it's like 90% chance it lives anyway. So
Yeah.
if I wanted to one shot that, I would have done a tank. But I'm not. I'm not trying to attack everywhere at once. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure your artillery is behind that tank, either on like. It's positioned to. It's probably on that plains or something, or in the shoal. Like, not really worth going into the belly of the beast. I'll sack an infantry to the artillery, but I'm not putting a tank near there.
Yeah. Let's see here. Definitely a lot of options. Man, I forgot how much I enjoyed live play, honestly.
Honestly, I find it less stressful than, even though it's time pressure, I find it, I mean, it depends on the person. I know Inkagar and those type of players get really stressed out, Operation Mixed Storm. I like live play because I feel like there's less stakes, because, I mean, first off, you don't even exchange points. Second off, it's just like, mistakes are going to happen, it's just part of it, like, you know, it's expected. Okay. See, your little 1 HP infantry had a little roll after all.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just because it's 1 HP does not mean it's a entirely dead unit.
It will be that.
It will be dead, but you can still use it. You definitely can still use. You can definitely still use it.
Capital punishment for getting near my artillery.
Mm-hmm. I legitimately have a lot of options here. Okay. Huh. All right.
Think about Sami, you got to finish off those weak infantry, else they're going to come back and bite you with Victory March.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, a swing and a miss, I guess. Just pull you back, good sir.
Alright.
That's understandable. Understandable. So I may or may not be bringing this up just for convenience sake, but this is just something a little bit. I understand if it's hard to explain, but in one of your videos you mentioned unit synchronization. Like, what is that exactly?
That means if you're on an all-out brawl and it's not ending, you don't want to build a Neo tank at that time. You want to continue streaming tanks. Like, if you're in a period of like, if you're constantly clashing, you want to build fast units. Whereas if you have time, you could invest in artillery, medium tanks, Neo tanks, rockets, maybe even. It's like, whatever the pace of the match is, you want to match your units to that pace. If you're front switching, you want to choose faster units. Like, there's, you know, it's basically how I would explain it.
Okay.
It's like, does your unit composition match your actual gameplay?
That makes a little more. That makes a little more sense now.
Yeah, it's better than just like the word itself. Okay, let's see if I can. Ooh, can I? Let me see.
Uh-oh.
That's not what I meant. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got a little tricky dicky, but I think I can pull this off.
That did not come out right. God damn it, Deejus. No. Come on, man.
There you go.
No, I saw that guy. Oh, I should have seen that coming.
Oh yeah, I build anti-air before
It's
most of the people were born.
I listen. I knew there was an anti-air there, but I was just hoping you wouldn't break through it, which unfortunately wasn't the case.
Did I have a unit there last turn? I really don't remember. No, I did not. Did I? No. Okay. I thought I had a unit that died that didn't actually die, which is nice. That's always a nice surprise.
Oh yes, definitely. It's always a nice surprise when you're playing. You're just like, oh, that really? Like, I've had a game where my opponent was Sami, but I made a huge blunder where I put a recon on my HQ, but then I realized, oh wait, there are mechs and they have victory march. My other option was a medium tank, which was definitely better, but it turns out my opponent didn't have enough units to gain charge. Like, apparently they sacked like
That's
all.
always a relief.
Yeah, they sacked like all of their units. Yeah, it's just one of those weird games that make you go, really? I won that? Like what?
Okay, let's see. Okay, well that thing needs to die. Let's not kid ourselves.
Oops.
Attacker is invalid. Looks like I need to refresh.
A refresh.
Oh, it's already dead? Okay, let's see.
Oh.
And I know where your artillery is. Should I just go for it? No, I'll just do this instead.
Ooh. Ouch. That is a big.
Like this. And oh no, I can't quite do that.
That is a big move.
No, I'll keep this here. Go over here. Go over here. Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. Why not? Getting close to a victory march.
There you go, getting close to a victory march. No.
I'm doing a pretty decent job killing your infantry, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely something you want to prioritize when playing Sami Luhu.
You'll probably get victory march next turn. I don't see you getting hit this turn. 20,000. Nah. Although when you're Sam, you don't have to use it immediately anyway. You can hold on to it. I've held on to a victory march one time for like 6+ turns. So I mean, in most scenarios you don't do that, but I mean, sometimes you hold on for 1-2 turns depending on the situation, of course.
Oh yeah. Actually, no, that will not work. No, that's not gonna work. Unless, no. I was about to commit a cardinal sin. But, it wouldn't work out in the end. Yeah, definitely in a tricky predicament here. Could I? Maybe? Alright, Cardinal Sin time.
Do what you need to do. Yeah, at least it didn't start off the attack with it.
I mean, it still does the job. I realize that may have been a bad move.
We're both doing pretty well on time, so at least that's not a factor.
Oh yeah, definitely not a factor.
Although I'm getting close to my super too. I didn't realize it snuck up on me.
Yeah, it tends to do that.
Will I get it this turn? It'll be close. I need more vision first. My vision is so bad.
Vision game is Drake.
I just need it. Maybe I shouldn't have sacked my recon earlier. 4 HP to the artillery, probably not worth it, but you know. Cause it to retreat at least.
This will be a very interesting turn.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. Well, there's hello, other recon.
Oh, what?
Okay. Hello there. Infantry.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that'd be a decent spot to cover. Nope. It all comes crashing down.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. That. This. I'm just cruise control. Well, thing about committing cardinal sins.
What about cardinal sins?
Well, you exposed your anti-air, and I'm pretty sure you don't have another one, so that's why I threw my copter in the middle of there.
I see, I see.
Wouldn't have done that. Oops. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Man, it would be nice to have my super right now, just to get some KOs. Don't think I'm gonna get it, though. To be honest. Unless... That's close to like a sack, though. Okay, let's just do this first. Oh, it's not even a guaranteed KO.
Oh.
Let's do this first. That could be a lot of charge. And by a lot, I mean... decent 4K. Can I get this? Oh, let's go for the super. Why not?
No. Anything but the super.
And then... I want to kill that recon in one shot, so let's see. How much do I need? 750. Now there's your little pesky artillery. Man, I feel like I kind of have to kill that recon to get the charge now.
I'm pretty sure you are getting that charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Hopefully it dies. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, got the thing.
That hurts.
Well, there's your another artillery. Got double artillery.
Double artillery.
What we're dealing with now.
Yep. To be fair, definitely could have been executed a lot better.
Let's do that. And then that, why not? horrible, but not great either. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
I haven't really been keeping track of properties. I think I'm slightly ahead, maybe?
You probably are. I've been keeping track. Maybe because
What's your income? Or you want to keep it secret?
I feel like just looking at this, like since I've played on this map like a number of times, I have some.
I'm just wondering how much ahead I am. I guess I can manually count.
Yeah, you can.
5, 6.
So, that's gonna happen. Recount.
Yeah, I didn't think you had something in position, but oh well. I thought the mech was the closest thing. Okay, so you have 20,000 income. Well, now it's more than that.
Wait, no, I didn't mean to attack with that. I meant to shoot with my artillery first. Yeah, well, I mean, you can see that artillery anyway, so no surprise there. Just gonna do this. That is a lot up there.
Well, this thing I want Sami super out of the way. I look at that as victory. Victory march. It only means switching over one property. I'll take that any day of the week.
Oh yes, definitely. I forgot her mechs move so far. I'm just used to seeing mechs being put out like ridiculous places.
Master T-Doctor's been alive and well.
Yeah, still alright. I salute to you with a missile. GG's, Deejus.
Oh, alright. Fair enough. I was about to really punish you next turn. If you refresh the page, I had an artillery up there, and yep. I was gonna get to that artillery and attack from the port.
Yep. So, first things first, definitely an odd CO decision by me, I will admit to that.
Yeah, she's probably not very great on this map. I mean, she's not like tier 4. She's not a bad pick, but yeah, tier 3. She's up for a challenge for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's but it's just at least a CO that I do enjoy playing. All right. Oh yeah, the Neo tank coming in. Yeah, I would have had.
Yeah, I figured you'd have nothing except artillery to kill that, and I would keep it out of artillery range and could clean up a whole bunch.
Okay, so after that one victory march capture, the difference wasn't too far apart, but I feel like
I was about to switch back to 2200, 20,000 with the cap at the bottom though, so it would have been. And then I was going to kill off that infantry anyway.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully recap it.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
I don't think you had anything that would interrupt it.
Yeah, not too
No,
far.
just
Not too
the-
far with the not too far with the income. Not too far with the unit count. But unit value was definitely a big thing. Let's see how much it was like before the super. You were still ahead by like at the start of the turn. You were like ahead by like around 8,000. And then like let me
Okay.
see when you popped that super. It was like 117,000 to 94,000. And
Yeah,
then
that's when it kind of doubled almost.
and then yeah, definitely put that income difference heavily there.
So if you want to go to like, the beginning of the game, like turn whatever,
Yeah, just gonna
turn like day like 4, I made a mistake. Should have waited an extra turn for the recon and built it in the middle. Building the recon on the side of there there's too much terrain, man. I should have just built it in the middle. And it gets to the middle so much quicker if you build from the middle property, but ended up taking like just as long. If I built the recon then the next turn in the middle, it would have gotten to the middle at the same time anyway. So that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I didn't.
Didn't interrupt the cap anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect a. I didn't expect
Yeah,
anything.
exactly. I wanted to switch it up. Most people build a tank or an artillery to blast the pipe, and you build an artillery. I saw the pipe blast. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go all out with my recon. Then I had already built it, but then I just felt more aggressive.
I was hoping to blast that open and reinforce my mill a bit easier, which has worked for some games for me, admittedly. I'm
I
so
like the T copter you had.
yeah. It's I was hoping to do like some kind of like not mech spam, but like actually like use all of Sami's best units, which are definitely the definitely some of her mechs. So I thought like one transport copter and like every other turn ferry some mechs over. But
Yeah, I like the mechs because you only spend 3K on them, and then you can build medium tanks and neo tanks.
yeah,
Because
I
their tanks don't want a chance in tank spam, so you kind of need to mix in mechs, afford you more income to build the nicer units.
yeah, definitely struggling to find a balance with when is it the right time to buy said unit, because I do like teching up with Sami, because obviously a weaker medium tank is still going to do better against any other tank, like 7K tank,
Yeah,
obviously.
theoretically, Sam should be able to tech up better than most opponents because she should have the income lead by virtue of her capture game, and then by virtue of buying more mechs, she should have more cash as well, saved from buying tanks and whatnot. So theoretically, she should be like the first CEO to tech up in most instances, but that's not always the case. But in a vacuum,
Yeah,
that's kind of her forte. Although her teched up units are still 10% weaker,
yeah, I
but
think,
they're still pretty good.
yeah, they're not the worst thing in the world. So on turn 9, I did want to mention, I kind of gave you like two different targets for your artillery when I was capturing that middle property, but when it comes to these two different targets, one is definitely a lot more valuable than the other. I've come to realize that.
Oh, you mean like killing the tank or the
Killing the
infantry?
tank or like doing damage to the infantry.
Oh, take tank 10 out of 10 times.
10 out of
I'll
10.
recapture that property later. It's just
Oh yeah.
1K. And attack, like maybe, okay, if this was turn 25, maybe I'd interrupt the cap.
Okay.
This is turn 9. When you have like engagements this early, they snowball like crazy. Like you were on the defensive the rest of the game after that, pretty much.
Yep.
Like, I pretty much controlled the center, I would think. Maybe not complete control, but like, I definitely had more of a presence and you're kind of stuck on the shoal area.
Yeah. I
I
was
think it
hoping
just
to
kind of sets the tone.
I was hoping to get at least like one of them, and then like put an artillery on the other one, and then just like
I was trying to deny one of them with the recon, but yeah, well, a lot of people kind of, like I said, unit count and that stuff is a lot more important than capture. Some people just like they go crazy about captures. I view it as like, okay, you can have that property for like 3, 4 turns. It's not a big deal. Like, could I have interrupted like the cap at the bottom, or like see at the very bottom where I have that ball? Like, I could have tried to get that like 5 turns ago and like use my infantry, 2 infantry, and like get damaged heavily, or I can just be more methodical, guaranteed get it later on. Like you know, it's better just to have patience
oh, yeah.
and like. So yeah, I'm not really. I don't care that much about interrupting caps, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Especially, it may be more like later in the game, and if there's a like lower income map, maybe. But this is pretty decently high. I mean, we're gonna have over 20,000 each. Um, So I wasn't that concerned about interrupting caps, especially like Sammy. I'd have to put 2 units to interrupt it too. Like
Yeah. Or a medium tank at that point. Yeah, I wasn't banking on the middle to be my win condition. It was just I just wanted to secure one of them, put an artillery on the other one so you can't capture it, and then just like fight for the sides.
Sorry, it's just.
I thought it was mine. I understand.
What? Sorry, did you hear anything?
A phone vibrating.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
I thought it was mine. That's completely
Yeah, I wasn't
alright.
sure if it was yours or mine at first. I was like, "What is that?" I had to locate. But yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So Sammy interrupting, like, yeah, let them have the caps. It took me a while to learn because you get greedy and then you want to get the more income lead. But like I said, unit not just unit count. Like I didn't kill your tank, but it just kind of like the tempo is just lost. You had to retreat and heal.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I think I could have done a better job. I shouldn't have sacked my recon. I should have shot the tank and this kept my recon for later instead of just doing 4 damage to an artillery. That wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it came back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a little greedy. But you kind of fell for the trap. You kind of tried to interrupt all my caps, and I mean, you denied a few of them, but I still like killed off a lot of units when you did that. That like your guys went to shallow graves. You know.
Yeah, something I've been trying to figure out is if I'm going to like use a unit to interrupt a cap, it's like what can I do to make sure the next turn doesn't hurt so much?
Yeah.
So
it's definitely a fine balance.
Okay, yeah, it's trying to keep all my units together. It's a little tricky when you're trying to build mechs with like 2 move and they're like glass cannons. So
one thing else I noticed, I think your artillery, they should have been closer together so they cover each other.
Oh yes, that was definitely another thing.
If I got the dock hit, which I would have, the other artillery wouldn't have been able to punish. You don't have a punish from a mech. You don't have a see the mech is on the other side of the C tile as well. So there wouldn't have been any counterattack there. I like to have them. They don't have to be right next to each other, but within 2 spaces of each other. And then they have perfect coverage except for the middle, and then you can plug something in there.
Yeah.
Just another little nitpick. I'm just looking around the final turn on the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I also like kind of had that mech like expose, like kind of like in range, hoping I would like keep it in range without having to use a double time. But that was definitely it was a risk, and I got punished for taking such risk.
I mean, it's better to do it now than in like a global league match,
Oh yeah.
And then it helps out later. You got to take the risk sometimes to learn from the mistakes. If you're too cautious all the time, you're never going to learn. So that's why I kind of like just going crazy with it sometimes.
Yeah, I kind of went a little crazy too with a kind of like a mech hybrid and stuff like that. But yeah, the recon in the beginning did catch me off guard, so it was a lot harder to do what I initially wanted to do, which was, like I said, get one property, hold the other one down with an artillery, fight for the sides. But that recon did kind of shake me up a little bit. Didn't really do any damage except to my artillery, but in the end,
like psychological damage of like pushing back your cap ideas too.
Oh yeah, it was did 4 damage to an artillery, but it still like mentally shook me up by doing that.
Yeah, the reason I like this map is because like you can build an artillery first, you can blast pipe seams, you can build a tank first, or you could build a recon. Like there's a lot of flexibility. I like maps where it's not, oh, I have to build this first every time. Like you can definitely, like recon's definitely a viability here. T-copters, worked out well for you. I think for the most part. So I just like maps where there's flexibility rather than the same old every single time. It's like another tank chain on this side for the whole game. Like great.
Another tank chain. That's like
yeah, it's literally there's this one map, Inland Waters, I think it's called. It's literally just a tank chain map. It's like tank and copter every single turn. That's it. That's literally it. So I appreciate when things are a little more variable and less predictable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So anything I did that was okay, or do you have a lot more to nitpick off of me?
So your artillery taking 1 shot on the pipe seam, that gave me valuable intel that you had an artillery and allowed me to be more aggressive.
Oh yeah.
I think if you're gonna reveal it, you might as well blast the pipe seam. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like he kind of like dabbled a bit. It was like, oh, I'm gonna come out and blast the pipe seam. Then it's like, oh, never mind, I'm gonna go forward. And it didn't really finish either of the jobs it was set out to do.
Yep.
So if you have like a duty for a unit, you should probably do it, unless there's like something completely changes the equation. But a lot of times, if you're gonna have a plan, you don't want to completely. You want to have some flexibility, but you also want to make sure you build a unit for a reason. You want to do that.
Yeah.
I like the mech and I like the T-copter build. I think the copter wasn't a terrible idea. I'd have to look at the details and stuff, but I think you did a pretty decent job trying to cover it up. Like I barely was able to reach that copter with my anti-air, so it was definitely a close call. It was not easy for me, so I think you did a pretty good job with that. And then let me think. Yeah, there's a little more artillery overlap, and you don't have to heal quite as much. Another thing, healing versus Drake isn't as great as healing in general because I'm going to do 2 damage to everything. Sometimes it's just better to let something just keep fighting.
What about the
If
turns?
your things are like at like 2 or 3 or like 3 or 2 HP, it's gonna take like 3 turns and it's up to 8 HP. Then later it goes back down to 6 with Drake's. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, yeah.
I like healing units, especially on certain maps. But this is not in this sort of matchup. I'm less intent on healing my units versus Drake and Olaf and whatnot. Hawk, it takes so long for him to get a super, so it's not as much of a big deal. But I usually let my units just duke it out. Like if something is at 4 HP, whatever, we're just gonna keep you how you are.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
rather
like
than-
turns outside of the Drake super about healing.
Yeah, I'm just less inclined to heal. I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I just if you're at 8 HP and I use my Drake super, yeah, of course, send it up to 10 HP. But if something's down to like 4 or less, like, maybe even 5 or less, just like, all right, maybe it'll get like some chip damage or enable a 2-hit KO on something else.
Kind of use them
You
as
know what
like
I mean?
shields or some.
Yeah, shields or yeah, exactly. Maybe you have more units to block for the copter, etc.
Oh yeah.
But at least you didn't like join cap anything. Especially infantry. Some people make mistakes of join capping infantry. Especially you don't want to do that, Sammy. You just want as many infantry. If they're at 1 HP, who cares? You know, you could sneak a cap. Like if you had a thing in the forest, like above your copter there, like a 1 HP infantry, you could cap my top property or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
So keeping 1 HP infantry, but yeah, in general, healing is a complex thing. There's no cardinal like rule for everything. Like it's very situational. But in general, versus Drake Olaf, I'm less inclined to heal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I think you play pretty well overall. Just make sure you just kind of dabbled a bit with the artillery. It gave me intel, and then it kind of like slowly came up there, and then you got a little too aggressive with the tank. You didn't have vision, and you just walked into my artillery trap.
Yep.
But other than that, I think you played pretty well.
All right. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. All right.
I will say this: if you're into for competition, I think you gave me more of a challenge than Master Conbay did. So, however many months ago. I mean, he's probably improved since then, but I felt like this was a closer game. So, if you wanna, I know you guys play a lot together. If you want to hold that above him or something,
Yeah, he keeps saying that I like. He says I feel like I'm like 1,000 elo or something. I'm not even close. I'm still stuck in the 800s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you're in the 800s. You're definitely at least 900.
Well, I mean,
Aren't you like 950 on this? Or at least I thought you were close to 1,000.
you can look at it yourself, but I'm just gonna pull it up from my screen. My last win was not deserved. I will say that my opponent resigned on turn 9. There was like barely any combat, so I should realistically be like 899 right now.
At the same time, I mean, there's flukes happen every way. So I think you're playing at least. I think you're at least playing 950 level personally.
Yeah.
I've played 1000s that were much easier to beat. So.
But definitely, time will tell. All right. So, do you have anything you wish to plug, Deejus?
I don't know, Advanced Wars community. Like if you're watching this and you don't have an account, I recommend you get one. I know it's intimidating at first, but we love having people join the community. Everyone gets better with time. So I can't get enough players. So
Oh yeah.
if you're on the fringe and you're thinking about doing it, just dive right in.
I should definitely do it. Where can they find you on the socials?
You can just check out my channel, Deejus Productions, or I'm on Discord. If you don't send me a message, just ping me in the Advanced Wars by Web general chat, and I'll probably look at your message probably the same day sometime. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty available for the most part in that regard.
Yeah, don't overdo the
So,
pings though.
yeah, don't know. That goes without saying.
Yeah, just like unspoken rules of social media.
Of course,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, guys and gals, thank you guys so much for watching this very special live play. I'm definitely still going to be continuing Global League replays, and I'm hoping to at least start a live play series where I play standard, which is actually something I've never done. Standard live plays. As you saw, like some of my replay, like my last, no, not my last one. There's like one of my replays. I did start playing standard Global League. Yeah, it's I definitely want to improve on both of those game modes. High funds. Maybe high funds, maybe high funds. Not because you're here. Not because you're here. I know how you feel about high funds, but
Don't let me peer pressure you.
no peer pressure from you. But that is definitely a maybe. It's a very different meta. All right, guys and gals. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Deejus, thank you so much for your time. I hope I wasn't an interference to your day.
Not at all.
All right, you all have our warmest regards. Please take care. Ciao, ciao.